Hey guys, this is iTrollIX with Robot Reviews, and we're doing another Let's Build. The last Let's Build from this Crash Beamon battle set. This time we're doing Blitz Garuda. Now, it's very, very similar to Magnum Ifrit, just judging by the parts. So, it's going to be very similar, but oh well. There are several different sections, I guess, but like this sprue, and even I think the body sprue are exactly the same. So, oh well. Let's jump right in and get this done as quickly as possible. Once again, we will start with the main body, and then do the barrel and the trigger. So, there is that. Obviously, it's different colors, but the main skeleton seems to be exactly the same. Blitz Garuda is a rush type Beamon, which is basically rapid fire. For some reason in Crash Beamon they decide to change rapid fire to rush type. But he does have like little rollers on the hold parts there. And the barrel is a bit different. But aside from that, like I said, very, very similar. Just focus a little bit on the center ground. There we go. Cut out the hold parts here, and then the silver armor. The little wheels. This is the rival to Magnum Ifrit. Hito, I think, is the main character of Crash Beamon. I forgot what Garuda's owner is named, but yeah, it's kind of a very similar trend to like Crossfight, where the rival, not necessarily the bad guy, but the rival has a rapid fire type Beamon, and the main character has a power type Beamon. The main character always has a power type Beamon, it would seem, which is interesting. I'd like to see a Beamon series where the main character doesn't have a power type Beamon. I think that'd be kind of a cool like change in I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think properly. This is like the fourth Let's Build I've done today. I generally like space them out over a couple days, but since all of the ones I've done in this session have been like from the same set, I wanted to do them all in a row. So the Crash Tower and magazine of Magnum Ifrit, and this. So I guess only 3, but 4 things that I've been building. Anyway, it's been a while. Let's just put it that way. I have taken breaks in the middle, but still. over the course of the 3 videos, you could probably just see the change in lighting because I'm filming right next to a window, and so it's obviously gotten darker over time. So that's interesting. Where did the other little wheel go? Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That's not good. I'm gonna look on the floor here in a second, but we better not have lost that wheel. I know we didn't lose it. It's obviously somewhere around here. But, I don't know, these little wheels snap into the hold parts, and I seem to have misplaced one of them, which is not good. Oh, there it is. Good, good. Didn't fall on the floor. Snap that in there. And basically, that is all that makes this guy a rapid fire type. What are you gonna do? And of course, by rapid fire, I mean rush type. Doesn't make any sense to me. They like kept power and control, I think. I don't think they changed those at all. It's just rush. Whatever. I don't know. Like, I'm not really sure what the rulings of a crash battle are, but just like judging by the nature of these magazines here, where they can only hold a certain amount of marbles, and it's very sort of difficult to actually get to the section here to reload them, so it doesn't promote reloading very well. I can only imagine that, like, that's not a key, what am I looking for? What words am I looking for here? That's not like a key mechanic to the game, is reloading. Like in Battle Beamon and Crossfight Beamon, when you're firing marbles and then you reload and then you're firing and reloading. I guess it's more like they assume it only should take, like 10 or 20 hits to actually take this down. So you're not going to need to reload too terribly much. So might as well, like, not make that a big deal, I guess. Who knows? I don't know. Again, I've never actually played a Crash battle, but now that I actually have Crash Towers and multiple Beamon, finally I can do something like that. Which is good. That's the reason I got this set. Okay, so plug these on here. Again, these are like the same exact pieces on Magnum Ifrit, just recolored. This slots in here like that. This slots in here. Just like that. Slide on the shoulder armor. The head armor there. The arms. And the feet. And there is Garuda alone. Blitz Garuda. I really like that name. I just think it sounds super cool. Anyway, now for the barrel here. Seems to be a much larger barrel. Than the one on Magnum Ifrit. So there you go. There's that. Oops. In these two parts here. Okay. Now that I actually have two different Beamon here, I can actually like customize them to an extent. I mean, I don't have too many parts to work with, but we'll see. Depending on if I actually like really enjoy this Crash game, I may get more Crash Beamon. I was thinking about getting the third one, the third release, because this guy is release number 1, this guy is release number 2, and then there's a third one that's control type. That's like something Taurus or something Bison, which. Or like bull. I don't know. It's some kind of bovine creature. Anyway, I think it's weird that a bull Beamon is control type. I think it's a bison. I could be wrong. Anyway, that is control type when like every other bull in Beamon, it seems, is power type. You know, Helio Breaker and what's it? Burst Bison, you know? So, who knows? I think there was a Super Beamon that was a bull and also power type. I would get more Super Beamon, but they're just really expensive. Most of them, you know? Crash Beamon are far less expensive in comparison, so I'd much rather dive into that than Super Beamon. So this slots in there like that. It's a cool looking barrel. I like it. These sections snap in here. Just like that. Ta-da! Just have the trigger grip to go here. very plain, like, grip sections here in comparison to Ifrit's. Set these over here. Cut out the rest of these parts. And there we go. We're in the home stretch, boys. Just gotta trim all these parts. And then put them all together. In a nutshell, I guess that's what the entire video has been about. Once again, I don't really know why I trim the gears, because you never see them, but oh well. Ow. Kind of stabbed myself there. Anyway, this plastic is kind of like shiny. Like it seems to have like sort of a glittery aspect to it, this blue, which is cool. I like that. And one more piece. Here we go. So, take this piece. Once again, I'll sort of do a close-up on how this mechanism goes together. So, we take this big piece, put that in there like that. This smaller piece slots in like that. And the trigger section itself slides in like thar. Well, the little pusher section. This is the trigger section. That goes in like this. If I can line up the gears right. There we go. Just like that. And then, we open up this here. This little bag with the spring inside. There we go. There's the spring. We loop that there. Oop. Let's try that again. We loop that there. And there, like that. We lock the whole thing together here. Like this. Slot this piece in. Slot this piece in. Press that on there. Press that on there. This piece should snap into the back, if I can get it. There we go. Just like that, for attaching magazines and the like. And this plugs on there. And then when you press the trigger, pushes that forward. Okay. Oop, 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 oop. There we go. So, we have Garuda. Plug on the barrel. And slide on the trigger grip. And there we go. Blitz Garuda. So there it is here with Magnum Ifrit. Can't lift their little helmets up. But that is it. So I will have a review of this guy up separately, and then a review of the entire crash set battle arena thing separately. And then, of course, reviews for the little magazines as well. So that is about it, guys, and this is IXRoll@IX, signing off.